First up, it is MIBR!
Yeah, I'll absolutely join you in agreement on that, and no surprise, of course, but that's a bit of a surprise. Psycho being allowed to cross over multiple lines of sight into sight. MIBR punishing every single player, but Kamikaze, he wants a little bit of good karma on his side, and he will get it. He's down to about 8 HP as a result. And this was a very, very fast push for NIP. Last time they tried a fast push, it came back to bite them. And with a minute and a half now, I often say they need to take stock of the situation, and they don't, and they get punished each and every time.
Oh, but this is big from Moose. He only gets one, though. That could have been...
He misses out on that angle there, James. What a shame. And he could hear the player running over the rotate. A wallbang would finish that one off, but he doesn't know exactly where he is, and a dance ensues. Surely this is going to be the refrag they need. Reduct is full HP. Yulia's out of time here in the shotgun. That's what you needed. Short range.
What's going on? Focus entirely on the top floor. Luke is in trying to go for the contest, and he finds Jordan's head. Second one's off to the side, and it's Hysterics to find one back, and he's now going to move. Takes the second. It's a double onto Raps, going hysterical in this round. Can he find number 3? No, he can't. Reduct reduces him to ash. Out the round he goes. 3 versus 2 for MIBR, and with a minute and 30 seconds to play, Tim, that's plenty of time to make this happen.
This game is progressing at absolutely breakneck speed at the minute. It was very important double kill from Hysterics there just to stop the onslaught that was coming through from MIBR, but Reduct, he's not interested. Finds himself a third on the round, making a 4K Des. He closes out the round for MIBR. They didn't even get near to put in a plant down that time around. It was all about aggression onto that top floor, I think.
To be careful because the skeleton key comes around the corner and Reduct picks up that kill.
As you said, Fools goes too. It's the server door that becomes the push. They swing round yet again. He's making that skeleton key sing with the bullets that come out the rest of the gun, and MIBR. And yet again puts a balance in and away from Makers. Another shotgun on the stage. Another kill found around this corner, and one more for the trouble. Yet again, MIBR with these
And without much time remaining, they'll likely need to ignore this position, instead try to deny a verticality that he can play off. All rotations towards site. Frags go out, Raps and Reduct now remain. Remember, one player above, but Raps in fact has dropped down the hatch. He gets taken down from above, that player chasing him down. Reduct in the 1v2. The AUG in hand, it's a strong gun, but he whiffs the first shot. A couple of seconds to go, forcing Liquid to go for the plant or go for the pick. They swing, but Reduct, he gets the kill. He denies that diffuser from being planted, at MIBR take the round.
Fools gets dropped in response as Akwi digs himself deep into the middle of the site on the dorms as blood spreads everywhere else. It doesn't matter. This is the fight we've got focus on. This is the man that locks the diffuser cold, and this is now just Lukid trying to swing his way up the top of White Stairs. It's a cross angle.
Lukid, for the time being, on the Kaid is still entrenched up on that catwalk, but surely it's not going to take too long. That's essential, Des. That is essential, and he rips the head of Charla and goes huge with 2 more. 3 kills to Lukid on the round, and that's how you defend. Surely not an ace there, surely not another one for us on our first game of the day. 4 kills for Lukid right now, all from the garage.
Oh, the one shot, thought maybe he'd spray and be able to find a butt cheek or 2. Falls is in, he's going to go get this plant. No, it's denied, partly from below with the Nitrocell, but he was immediately retraded by Reduct as the trades do start to ring out around the map. MIBR slightly in front, 4 versus 3. Philippox will repel, will get onto that diffuser. Raps will get the big pick onto PSK, the one they needed. Liquid just falling by the wayside. It's only Nesk left in a 1v4. He is shut down. Liquid will drop to the lower bracket. MIBR will move on 2-0. What a series from MIBR.
Established. Reduct still close inside of the dining room. Oxygen more than likely not going to be able to commit just as of yet there, especially with Reduct hitting shots like that. Bye-bye to Foxe. Case is now on the ground. Vertical has been dropped too, and the last 2 from OXG still alive. Falter seconds later as MIBR claim another round to end the half.
What a stretch of defenses here from MIBR, playing it to an absolute tee up against Oxygen. Oxygen only really finding success inside of those out of the upper bracket as they will sorely need it. Not too much action happening as of right now, but some concussion starting to pour in for OXG as they're starting to get the initial read on the situation, but Reduct with a flank down low takes out Laxing on red.
Of course, Yogg and the rest of Oxygen still working on dealing with the utility, but here's the problem. There's still elements on the lower floors that OXG have not been able to deal with, such as that Nitro Cell, which now takes out another member of the OXG roster. Lukid steals another one right away from this attacking team as well. It is not looking good right now for OXG. Yogg, the player we just spent the first minute or two of this run.
This offense could currently be pushing from. That Banshee obviously going to give even more insight as MIBR have slowed things up, playing around the site, prepared for Oxygen's push, but Foxe good for yet another. Yaga gonna take a lot of damage. He won't be able to push through that smoke any longer as Philippox will take him down. Foxe into the 1v3, but he won't be able to do it. Lukid with the opposing swing takes him down inside a statuary, and MIBR will send Oxygen to the lower bracket.
OXG, specifically Yogg, really fighting their hearts out to try and survive inside of this series, and with some great starts to both of the maps as well, but unfortunately, my cursed scoreline prediction does end up
side on the rappel. We have got Muzi, who's got himself in downstairs. Pino gets an opener over onto Philippox as the run out did come true. I can only imagine that there was a drone on his location there because he was well aware of what was about to happen. Pino, he's going to pick up a second over onto Raps. We are now seeing some of the Capital utility get tossed on out. Lukid, he gets a massive 2k. Pino and Psycho both are going to fall. Fouls, he gets himself into an engagement as well as Muzi. He's going to be pushing up the stairs, looking to try and apply a little bit of pressure from elsewhere. The Capital Firebolt is going to ring on out. That is going to be the last one as well, so Reduct doesn't really have too much to worry about from this point onwards.
Fouls in a great spot on long desk. Is Muzi ready for this? I don't know if he is. Oh no, he is ready for it. Fouls preemptively goes for the pre-fires, actually gave its location away, and Muzi punish him for that. Reduct, a great swing, and now the clash is in full force. Muzi has to try and cover Kamikaze again. NIP looking for that plant, and it seems as if they will get off successfully, but that clash can feed out that information right to Lukid, and he cleans up with a quad. The clash proving so big for MIBR, and Lukid a storm of a round. Ollie, I don't know if you caught this, which we'll see in the replays. Whenever Lukid got that first double kill, did you see how he killed the second person?
It was a collateral?
It was a collateral.
Yeah, it was straight all the way through. They're lining up.
Hot breach through connector.
All over it, hasn't it? You just know that Kamikaze is going to get himself in very shortly and look to try and plant that diffuser. Reduct holding a pretty hard angle there, looking to try and stave off the push. Psycho, he has the Candela cooked. It's going to detonate almost instantly, and he pushes in off the back of it, finding Reduct. Doesn't manage to get the second, though, as Fouls shuts him down on that approach. Still cautious and conscious of the hatch into logistics. Fouls can't rest on his laurels off the back of one singular kill, as the advantage here is still with NIP. Kamikaze looking now to confirm the plan, but the C4 will deny from below, at least enough to down Kamikaze. That's going to do quite a lot here for NIP to slow down their push. Pino now looking to make his way through. He's inside of cash. He needs to get through construction and into logistics really to have a significant impact here. Lukid going to be holding the hard angle but isn't aware of Pino's presence. Fouls hits himself on for a double kill as it's now a 2 versus 3. Fouls has gone massive. He's on for the ace here. Pino is the only player that stands between him and said ace. 35 seconds left to play. A lot of time really for both players to be working with. Philippox could come and try and support as well. There's live ping information as the shotgun's fired out. A full white flash player is going to be enough. Fouls! He hits the ace. He was full white flash in that circumstance.
Look at his face. Bodega can't believe it. What an ace from Fouls. He had a blinder of a game already on Consulate, and Clubhouse is doing the same.
MIBR in with a hopes and a dream. He's swung on the corner of Harry Potter. He's buried with cover all the way deep, and he has a C4 in pocket. PSK can swing either side, and Falls is going to find the first fight. He doesn't know the rotations come through. 10 seconds. That'll tick slowly.
Down to Palu!
Puts the pace And the world is proud of that man, what he can do. Liquid! MIBR2. There's no two ways about that. The fight that they've given in this tournament, what they've been able to accomplish, how far and how deep they've been able to go, and the games that they've been able to play have been exciting, they've been enthralling, and unfortunately today, they just didn't have their day. But Liquid, I mean, one more game, my friends. Before that, though, we are going to throw it back over to the desk and our experts to try and piece as much of that together as they can.
Thank you so much, dankjewel, Hap. What an incredible game. Big respect and claps from Team Liquid towards MIBR, who wave back at them with as much energy as they can muster right now. MIBR's first big international test was this invitational. From nothing, from rags to riches with MIBR, they made it to the top 3. An incredible run, but Team Liquid stand tall, and they will be facing up against their long-time Brazilian rivals of NIP.